Okay, so this is problem number one. It's a separable equation. We just did it at the whiteboard, and I said I'd go to software to try to do this problem over here. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go back to Grapher, and I've been doing this quite a bit now, right? So I'm just going to, I'm going to turn these off. I'm going to retype over this over here. So what's dy dx equal to? Well, I'm going to read that to you. It's going to be y times the cosine of x, and then it's going to be divided by, you know what, I want to make it cleaner than that. Sorry about that. It's y cosine, I'm going to make it cleaner, y star, right? Y times cosine of x. Oops, made a mistake there. And then what goes on the bottom? 1 plus y squared. We already did this by hand, by the way. And let me just do that. We get this over here. And again, looking at it, I'm going to say, I'm kind of, I got too much numbers going on here. I'm going to zoom in, do something like this over here, right? And again, I'm thinking I have too many numbers over there too. So I'm going to do something like this over here. I'm trying to get a better feel for it. So I'm getting a better feel for it. It does look like a wave to me. All right, now certainly the wave becomes more pronounced, but the bottom, I'm not too worried about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to equalize the axis now too. Equalize the axis, right? Again, I'm still seeing a wave type pattern, right? Now what am I going to do now? I'm actually going to type in the differential equation now with the initial condition down. And what's that going to be? Well, I got to type it in, don't I? Let's put this down again. So it's going to be y times the cosine of x, and the bottom is going to be 1 plus y squared. And what's the initial going to be? y0 is equal to 1. Let me go back over here, and I do see that, by the way. I do see that waveform to it. What I also want to graph, though, is I want to graph the solution that we've obtained. All right? Now, I realized when I did in my notes, I had it written a little bit differently, but we'll just use this one over here. All right? And I'll type that in now. So if someone says you can't really solve that for y, I'm not going to solve for y. I'm going to type it in as I see it. All right? So let's just type over this. I'm seeing the natural log, and a graph for the natural log is just simply natural log. If you want, you can type the absolute value in, ABS of y, because that's what I did. I've written down my notes, by the way. And then let's see, plus y squared divided by 2. Whoops, divided by 2. And that equals, what does it equal? It equals a sine of x. And I got to look back over here, plus 1/2. All right. Now, I realize you're looking at this thing and you're seeing something over here, like a mirror image of it. And that's due to the absolute value of y over there. But I only want the solution that goes through not this point, but only through that point over there. So I'm going to remove the absolute value of y now. All right, so I see that over there. Now, granted, the fit's impeccable, but again, I wonder what method they're using to do this differential equation numerically. So what I want to do is I want to go to the inspector again, and they're using the Runge kata. I'm going to change it to Euler, and I'm going to do a step size of 0.5. And let me refresh the screen. Sorry about that. And I mean, it's more chunky over there. And then you realize you change the step size maybe to 0.1. Let me refresh. And getting better fit. If I did 0.01, and there's no, it's not difficult to do, by the way. I mean, I'm just typing a number in, and you're getting a really good fit there. Is it the same fit we're getting in the notes? Yeah, it's the same fit. All right. So why is that? I'm using the same software, by the way. Make sure you understand this, though. You need to understand how to use software. I'm using Grapher. I'm not telling you need to use Grapher. You need to find a software product that you like. And there's plenty out there, including if you want to use things that are web-based, you can do that. I like Grapher, though. Grapher is a really nice product, by the way. And it comes bundled with the operating system if you're running OS 10. Thank you.